Good morning. Today I want to talk to you about the lessons that I've learned from posting daily videos for a whole month. So I've uploaded 30 videos and today will be the 31st because it's October. So first of all I want to just thank Evan Monsmer for sorting out the build stays vibe. It sort of really gave me the motivation to get started and to do these videos. Stick around to the end because I'm going to go through some of the videos on my channel and sort of see which ones are my favourite and have a bit of reflection on those videos. Okay, so lesson number one is that doing daily videos is hard. I don't think I could carry on doing daily videos forever. So moving on from this is probably next month I'm going to go to bi-weekly. I'm thinking maybe Wednesday and Sunday, not sure. If you have any preferences, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, that's probably what I'll do unless somebody suggests and gives me another idea. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of all-consuming doing the daily videos, and being a teacher, I have other responsibilities, so I'm not going to be able to keep up with the daily videos, although I have loved doing it. Lesson two kind of rolls in from that, and that's I really enjoy the process of making videos. The one process that I'm not a big fan is editing, which I'll talk about a little bit more, but otherwise I really enjoy making videos. Number three is I'm starting to find my aesthetic, especially in the thumbnails. I'm sort of trying to have a sort of similar thumbnail. I'm sort of using the black table in my kitchen, my dining room table, as a sort of backdrop, because that's where the overhead shots will be, so that's kind of part of my aesthetic. Also just sort of like the raw nature of the sort of simple editing and cutting, and sort of using the phone, quite sort of Adam Savage like, is kind of like where I think my video aesthetics is going to go. So the next lesson, lesson four, is the process itself. So coming up with an idea, putting it in my idea book, sort of coming up with a bit of a script, and then shooting the videos, and then I shoot the videos on my phone. I use Canva to edit, so then I'll upload the videos from my phone and then use my computer to then edit the videos on Canva. I find that sort of system works quite well for me, and then I download it from Canva and then upload it onto YouTube, and then that's a whole thing of uploading it and making sure that the name is right, writing the description, all that kind of thing is all completely new to me. So it's something that I've sort of learned quite a lot during the process. Lesson five is that I say a lot. Well, I actually knew that I say a lot. When I was at school, I was called boy, so yeah, I knew that I said a lot, but I also found out that I say so, and right a lot in the videos as well. So those are two words that I'm trying to reduce, and I think I'll struggle to reduce so and right, but I will do my best to try and reduce them. Lesson six is that I feel like my confidence in talking to the camera has definitely grown, just by having to make so many videos in such a short period of time. I've really started to get a lot better at just talking to the camera and not sort of worrying about making the odd little mistake here and there and just roll with it. I don't think the audience minds if I stumble on my words a little bit. It's easier just to carry on going and just include that in the video, rather than trying to reshoot everything. This is also works back into the previous lesson where I'm like learning my aesthetics and trying to have sort of like more raw content and not worrying too much about having it really polished. Okay, so the next point is point 7, and that is making bullet points for the points that you want to include in the video. I have this. Oh, I have this sitting behind my. For some reason, editing it, I realized that I didn't finish this part of the video, so I'm editing it in, which is also a new little lesson. So yeah, I was saying I have this sitting behind my camera, which I can sort of see. I'm still looking at at the lens of the phone, but I've also got this going on so I can see my little bullet points for the video and the information that I want to include. The last lesson I've learned is that it's a good idea to give yourself notes in the video. So I'll say like lesson 8. This is lesson 8 at the start of the video clip, and it just helps me edit as quickly and as smoothly as possible. As I told you quite a few times, I'm not a fan of the editing, so I need to try and make that process as minimal as possible. So that's basically the good way of like working through that, is like letting myself know which video clip goes where. And also a really important thing is to pause, because editing out pauses is a lot easier than trying to edit out like a real fumble in words. If my words get tongue-tied, it's a lot harder to then reshoot that or redo it. If the point that I want to edit is like mid-sentence or I'm like moving or something. So it really helps just to pause, and then that time can be edited out very simply, whereas it can't be if I'm just talking and then and then I carry on talking. That sort of thing will be a lot harder to edit out. Okay, so this is a new lesson because I've never tried recording my screen before, so this is a new one for me. So on the 1st of October, I made a video. I was staying in a hotel. I made a video about like my about like trying to introduce the channel. I didn't realize that I was supposed to make thumbnails at that point, so there's no thumbnail, which I quite like, because the first thumbnail that I made was then for the introducing this build days, which this logo here on the thumbnail, this was taken from Evan Monsma, who's over here, one of my favorite channels, and basically I just thought I would draw this out as a sort of ode to the fact that he's the person that created it. So then we have a video which I quite like about sort of what I pack to work every day. This was the first one of my notebook videos, and I'm really enjoying these notebooks, so I'll probably be updating you. This was like something, oh yeah, I made an overhead rig for shooting overhead, which was quite fun. Some fountain pen stuff, some morning page stuff, some more fountain pen. This video has only got 6 views, but it's about something that I really like. It's these Uniball gel pens. So maybe go check that out if you're interested. Then this one is a fun one. This is my pocket notebook, basically talking about my pocket notebook. Specifically, I have a couple of pocket notebooks. This is mainly work focused. What's in my artist role, again, is a very one that's very dear to my heart. I love talking about my artist role. I've only got 5 views on that video as well. A Muji notebook, that's not too bad. Yeah, I still using that, still liking the Muji notebooks. This is my secondary kit. So talking about that secondary kit, this is a really nice budget leather notebook cover. So I like that. Lamy fountain pen is like one of my go-to fountain pens at the moment. I'm enjoying that. I love this Zebra Delgard mechanical pencil, so that's a good video too. Here's just me trying to figure out as a beginner how to clean fountain pens. This was my review of using this pencil case. Spoiler alert, I really like using this. Then in Hong Kong, I was in Hong Kong in October. I visited a stationery shop, which was quite a fun video to shoot. And then I did another couple of videos while I was in Hong Kong. Then when I got back, I started looking at some of my EDC. That's a fun one. What's in my wallet? A lot of people ask me kind of and surprised that I've got stuff in my wallet, so I was quite pleased to make stuff. And some more like stationery stuff, which I think is probably going to be a lot of what my content is about. It's like stationery, but then sort of like my process of journaling and things that I use to stop myself using my phone so much. So that's a good one. I'm in the search for an awesome Morning Pages book, so that's that video. This is the book that I've been using. It's called Best to Go, but I want to move on from that, so it's kind of just slightly saying goodbye to it. And then this is some things that I've been working on. I've been playing around with actually having my face in the thumbnails, so these two ones have my face in it, which I'm quite enjoying. And then having the black table in the background is part of my aesthetic, which I was talking about earlier. This was a good video because it sort of helped me think about things that I want to improve on. And then this video is quite dear to my heart because my wife gave me this pen. It's a favorite pen, but I'm probably not going to be using it quite so much because it's a ballpoint pen. So yeah, that was my month in videos. Okay, I hope you found those lessons that I learned useful. I sure have. I've really enjoyed the process of this month. I hope you liked seeing my reflection on the videos, and maybe go and check out some of the earlier videos. I'm going to suggest you to check out the artist role video because it's one of my favorites. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow, and then on Sunday, but then it will be then a couple of days before you'll see me again. All right, thanks for watching and have an awesome day.